Karnataka returns in Karnataka. Rumblings of revolt against BSY. Will anti-Yadiyurappa forces succeed? Political tremors, Yedi flexes muscle. BJP bosses treading with care, gauging the mood. Another passing cloud or a possible exit. Suspense over exit.
It's another dramatic act of Nataka in Karnataka as a big rebellion is brewing against the Chief Minister Yadiyurappa. The recent tremors were triggered by the reports of 50-60 MLAs wanting BSY out. The Chief Minister himself has hit back by flaunting the support of Lingayat seers. Will BS Yadiyurappa survive? That's the big question.
It's the return of Nataka in Karnataka, and suspense is building around a possible exit. In a repeat of what happened a decade ago, MLAs are once again demanding the ouster of incumbent CM Yadiyurappa. But unlike 2010, this time Chief Minister Yadiyurappa says he will agree to whatever High Command decides.
ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ನನ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿ ಮುಂದುವರಿತೇನೆ. ಯಾವ ದಿವಸ ನೀವು ಬೇಡ ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವರೇ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೋ ಆ ದಿವಸ ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಹಗಲು ರಾತ್ರಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೇ ಗೊಂದಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲ.
ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತ. ನನ್ನ ಪಕ್ಷ ಏನು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ತಗೊಂಡಂತೆ ನಾಯಕತ್ವದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಬದ್ಧ. ಅದು ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ಇವರೇ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಹೊರೇ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಇವ್ರು ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಸೇರಿಸಬೇಕು ಇದು ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ಇಲ್ಲ.
Around 50 to 60 disgruntled MLAs have spoken to each other over phone and virtually on their next course of action. Their demand is that grievances have to be heard and a platform is needed. The MLA want Yadiyurappa out, alleging interference of CM's family in daily administration. The Chief Minister not being accessible. The MLAs feel that BSY will not be the next CM face and that the party needs to prepare in advance for the 2023 elections. Many disgruntled cabinet aspirants have also joined the chorus against the Chief Minister. Few BJP MLAs and Minister Yogeshwar camped in Delhi and complained to the party high command. MLA Basan Gowda Yatnal even hinted at a video of the CM being caught in a compromising position.
ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೋವಂಥ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವ್ರಿಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವರು ಯೋಗೇಶ್ವರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಬರೀ ಒಂದೇ ಗಂಟೆ ಸೇಮ್ ರಮೇಶ್ ಜಾರಕಿಹೊಳಿ ಪ್ರಕರಣ.
BJP's Karnataka in charge, Arun Singh, will be in the state on 16th. He will meet state ministers and MLAs over 3 days in Bengaluru. The state BJP has even formed a coordination committee to sort out issues. A 15-member committee would provide a platform to MLAs to air their grievances.
Every 6 months, every year, legislative party is going. Because of the COVID, there is no legislative meeting. There is no change in the leadership. Another 2 years, Yadiyurappa will continue.
As talks of exit gain traction, BJP MLA and Chief Minister's secretary claimed that he has signatures of 65 MLAs who have pledged their support to BS Yadiyurappa.
Sir, 65ಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಜನ ಶಾಸಕರು ಆತ್ಮಸಾಕ್ಷಿಗಳಂತೆ ಎದೆ ಮುಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸಹಿ ಹಾಕಿದ ಪತ್ರ ನನ್ನ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವರಾಗಲಿ ಕೆಲವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಇದರಿಂದ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೈತಿ ವಿಜಯೇಂದ್ರ ನನಗೇನ್ರಿ ವಿಜಯೇಂದ್ರ ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ವಿಜಯೇಂದ್ರ ಸಂಘ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು. ನಾನು 3 ಬಾರಿ ಶಾಸಕನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ವಿಜಯೇಂದ್ರನ ಮಾತು ಕೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಾನೇನಿರಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನ ನಮ್ಮಂತವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳಿಕೆ ಕೊಡಿಸಲ್ಲ.
The centre, though, is keeping its cards close to its chest.
ಯಾವುದು ಸಹಿ ಸಂಗ್ರಹ ಏನು ನಡೀತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಆದ್ಯತೆ ಇರೋದು ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟು ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣ ಇತ್ಯಾದಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಯಾವ ಸಹಿ ಸಂಗ್ರಹನೂ ನಡೀತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
One thing is certain, Mission Exit is well and truly afoot in Karnataka. Will Chief Minister BSY survive? With Nagarjun Dwarkanath, Bureau Report, India Today.
So what is the reason for these rumblings against BS Yediyurappa? Rebel MLAs allege that BSY's family members have been interfering in administrative affairs. So while the Chief Minister claims that he will complete his entire term, the MLAs have told the party high command that the Chief Minister must go. So all eyes are now on the party leadership.
The war is on. The rumblings are real. And the end game could be the most unthinkable upheaval for Chief Minister Yediyurappa, with the BJP government firmly sitting in factions for and against the Chief Minister. Wheels have begun to turn, both within the party and in the Chief Minister's office. Most crucially, the BJP's Karnataka unit will hold a core committee meeting on June 17th, amidst all this talk of leadership change in the state. The party's Karnataka in charge will use the meeting to submit a mood of the party report to the BJP High Command in Delhi. Breaking his silence a few days ago on speculation over the speculated leadership change, Yediyurappa said he will resign only when they ask him to do so.
ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿಯ ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ನನ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿ ಮುಂದುವರಿತೇನೆ. ಯಾವ ದಿವಸ ನೀವು ಬೇಡ ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವರೇ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೋ ಆ ದಿವಸ ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಹಗಲು ರಾತ್ರಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೇ ಗೊಂದಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲ.
But Yediyurappa is matching his words with some signature flexing of his Lingayat muscle. Yediyurappa's son, B.Y. Vijendra, a party vice president himself, has held meetings with prominent Lingayat seers, raising eyebrows in political circles.
All of them, MLAs are also trying to gather their support. CM is also trying to gather support. But still, with the entire state in a big loss, at the time of COVID, we all are suffering. We are suffering, we are begging for lives, they are begging for power.
With that talk, Yediyurappa will not continue in the top post and attempts are underway to unseat him. The imagery also serves as a reminder of Yediyurappa's strength.
As Yediyurappa has not gained support from his MLAs, his family has now turned to seers from his community to rally behind him. However, this meeting is termed as a courtesy call, but the political message is strong and clear.
But as we have reported before, Yediyurappa, the Lingayat strongman, cannot be easily dethroned and has proven in the past that looking beyond him can be a problematic exercise for the BJP. But if Mission Exit does manage to gather strength, if BJP High Command decides to replace Yediyurappa with another Lingayat, these are 4 probables. And if BJP decides to go with communities other than Lingayats, these are the 4 probables. Yediyurappa has been known to quell many a rumbling in the past. The question is, will things be different this time? With Nagarjun Dwarkanath in Bengaluru, Bureau Report, India Today.
It will not be an easy job for the BJP to get rid of B.S. Yediyurappa. How can one forget what happened in 2013? It was in that year that the BJP realized the real extent of damage that Yediyurappa was capable of causing. In May that year, Yediyurappa broke away from BJP to form his own Karnataka Janata Party that split the backbone of BJP, the Lingayat vote bank.
For many, B.S. Yediyurappa has always been the BJP mainstay in Karnataka. He is the undisputed leader of the single largest community in the state, the Lingayats. The Lingayats, comprising 17% of Karnataka's 6 crore plus population, helped the BJP secure 110 seats in the 224-member state assembly in 2008. Their sole wish was to see Yediyurappa as the chief minister. However, the BJP government's involvement in corruption and sex scandal was a major reason why it lost significant portion of its urban vote bank in the state in the 2013 polls. While one minister was accused of rape, two others were caught watching porn on the floor of the Legislative Assembly. Besides, a dozen ministers, including Yediyurappa, were accused of land grabbing, cheating and corruption. The result was an all-time low for the party image. Finally, in a major embarrassment to the BJP, B.S. Yediyurappa, who had quit the CM's post over corruption charges, was jailed in October 2011. This after the Lokayukta Special Court judge rejected his bail plea in two cases of illegal denotification of land in and around Bengaluru in return for monetary gains. Yediyurappa spent 25 days in prison before being released. Now he wanted his post back, but Advani was firm on dealing with corruption within the party to take on the Congress. Then, in December 2012, B.S. Yediyurappa walked away from the BJP after his plans to become chief minister or party chief were opposed by L.K. Advani. Advani and many others were gearing up towards the 2014 polls and did not want anybody to scuttle their anti-corruption crusade against the Congress nationally. 2013 polls changed everything for the BJP. The Congress came to power. Siddaramaiah became the chief minister and BJP was reduced to just 40 seats. BSY's KJP had secured 6 seats and damaged the BJP. It was time to bring Yediyurappa back into the party. The late Anant Kumar and others had objections to the return of Yediyurappa. They wanted an alliance with the KJP instead of a merger. Others were a bit skeptical about inducting the entire KJP into the BJP, since in some constituencies the fight had turned ugly. But bringing B.S. Yediyurappa into the party once again was of utmost importance, as Karnataka was the only state in South India where the BJP then hoped to perform decently in the 2014 general elections. It was for these reasons and the very survival of the party that the BJP brought back B.S. Yediyurappa.
Not just in 2013, but B.S. Yediyurappa still holds a big sway over the state's Lingayat vote. Few know that the four-time Chief Minister of Karnataka started off as the Secretary of the Sangh. So while he is now struggling for his political survival, he is already projecting his son as the inheritor of his political legacy.
Bukanakere Siddhalingappa Yediyurappa has been backbone of BJP in Karnataka for last 4 decades. He started off with being Karyavaha, or Secretary of the Sangh's Shikaripur unit, in 1970. In 1972, he was elected to the Shikaripura town municipality and was also appointed as the president of the Taluk unit of the Janasangh. Yediyurappa was first elected as MLA in 1983 and has since represented the Shikaripura constituency 6 times. He also was appointed as state BJP president in 1988. As MLA from BJP, he became chief minister 4 times till date. In 2013, he formed KJP and made sure BJP did not come to power by cutting large chunk of the party's votes. He later returned to BJP and took over as state party president. Now he fights the toughest battle of his political life. As rebellion grows against the chief minister, BSY is projecting his youngest son, BY Vijayendra, as his heir apparent. Yediyurappa and his late wife Maitra Devi have 5 children: Padmavati, Aruna Devi, Uma Devi, BY Raghavendra, who is the BJP MP, and BY Vijayendra, who is currently BJP Karnataka Vice President. 45-year-old Vijayendra tried for Varuna constituency ticket but was denied by the BJP High Command in 2018 elections. But in recent by-elections in Karnataka, he was made in charge of KR Pete, Sira and Maski constituency. BJP won 2 out of these 3 seats. The rebel MLAs have alleged Vijayendra's interference in governance, and that's one of the biggest reasons for the rebellion against Yediyurappa.
Natica in Karnataka is far from over. India Today will track all the twists and turns of this political blockbuster. Stay tuned.